Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the very first episode of Campus Circle, where students, hustler, creative, believers, and every becoming soul get to speak the truth. I am your host, Musa Sophy, as known as Sophie, and today marks the very beginning of something I've been building with so much love, intention, and prayer. And to kick off this season, I invited someone whose journey has been loud, inspiring, challenging, and real. And with me is a Unilorite, a finalist, a passionate youth advocate, and a young mind that uses his voice to create impacts. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Um, how do you feel being here on Campus Circle today? How do you feel?
On Campus Circle, it's really an honor to be here, particularly. I've seen a lot of great works and the missions of Campus Circle, trying to connect with students and hear from them, share thoughts with them, and also see how best they can propel themselves forward. So, for Campus Circle, it's a yes, positive one, and I'm so happy to be live here with Campus Circle. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. For those that may not know you so well, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Sophy Kalata, and everybody used to call me T Taufik Kalata, Titi, also. And I'm very proud to be amongst this university community. My name is Taufik, and my surname is Alata. So it's just like that. Most people used to wonder that is Alata a nickname or something. That's just my name. I'm from Kwara State, and that's why. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's nice. So let's go to our question. What inspired you to be a youth advocate? What motivates you?
Yeah, my motivation. It's not just a thing. It's not too. There's a lot of it that put itself together to shape me into who I am and how I see the world. I'm somebody that comes from a community that young people are not given the chance to thrive. Even if peradventure they had the opportunity to thrive, they are not given the privilege to make things work out themselves. They always have to depend on other people, sort people's help before they could make things happen. And I feel I could tell the difference. So that is why I'm very passionate. And as you mentioned that I'm a youth advocate, I know for sure that if you want to be part of sustainability has to do with youth. If you want to be part of sports, sports has to do with youth. If you want to be part of whatever you want to do, youth has to be involved because practically youth dominate about 45% of more than 45% of Nigerians. So I know that once I'm in youth, I can participate, I can have access to so many things, and I'm doing my little change in my own way. So that's just it. So many things draw my motivation, but my background starts first. I know that most young people could not make things happen themselves until they need other people. And of course, I want to make a change with that. That's why I'm a youth advocate, and that's where I draw my motivation from. Thank you.
Oh, that's really inspiring. It's good. So my next question. Um, you want to share how you and your friend Olagoke started from a humble beginning and how you entered through direct entry. Can you please explain more to our viewers?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say big shout out to my brother, Oluyede Olagoke. It's a very big motivation to me, and our story started on a very great path. I know Olagoke in Ogun State. He used to be a very good guy, and had very very rough, humble beginnings, and he just told me that he wants to run for he wants to run in admission and he wants to apply for University of Learning. I was asking, you're from Oshun, why are you going to learn? Even me that I'm not in learning, I don't have University of Learning in mind that much. He told me that he can make it work out. So I tried the first time. Agoke was in. He was given admission and I was not given admission. So I stood back that night and like it's really crazy. Admission has closed. The matric is almost here. Let me just go back to Lagos. I'll go and pick you like I'll go and pick last or something. Let me just go back to Lagos. Let me just go back to Ogun State. I mean, so Olagoke told me something very profound to me that, of course, what he has seen so far and how he visualized me, University of Learning is the best place. He thinks that I can thrive that. I should just try at that time. So I already packed my bags. I want to start coming to Ogun State the next day. Then somebody come into the picture. The person is called Innovator. It's Olayinka Salaudin. Whatever he is now, may God continue to bless him. So he was the one that said, Alata, you cannot go back to Ogun State to stay in Ilorin. And he took my bag the next day, took me to IGMB Center where I registered for my A-level. It's called CC Educational Service. And for my A-level, I got in as direct entry student. And so far, so good to today. God has been wonderful. So that's just my story. So it will not take a lot of time.
Okay.
Thank you.
But how do you feel when you're not given admission?
I feel very devastated. In fact, I feel it was everything was over. You know, if it was just me alone, it's going to be nice that okay, I try something, I feel it doesn't work out. But I have a friend that we run. We had I can't remember the jump score, but we had almost nearly the same jump scores, and it was even though it was like not a science student. I am a science student. I knew that the chances are high compared to his. So I have a friend that got in. I know got in this somehow, but of course, I think everything has to do with what attributes itself together to make me who I am and I am becoming today. Thank you very much.
Oh, alhamdulillah. And also, I've always been curious to ask, and I know a lot of people too are going to be curious, like, how do your advocacy and community development journey started? And how do you balance your study with advocacy and other responsibility?
Yeah, thank you very much for that wonderful question. Let me talk about the balance itself. Advocacy. Advocacy has niche. It has steps. It has stages. And so people started with volunteerism, being part of community organization that could help them grow as young people. We've seen the world. We've seen how
Yeah,
it's been done in the market world. I used to call job hunting marketplace because there's a lot of people coming with the same capability as yours. Even some people ask more than you. So how can you stand out? What's your unique selling point? What's your USP? Why would they say you are utility and they can actually hire you for this thing because you can do some other stuff? Why would this sound different? You start from volunteerism. Volunteering would give you the opportunity to learn, unlearn, and relearn. You have the chance to connect, network with people that could help you, and you can even add it to your experiences. It's going to prepare you all rounder. So advocacy to me, I started from the age of volunteerism. I volunteer for so many organizations, both local and international, in my first year, in my second year, even to now. Well, my volunteerism was actually a skill now. I just have people do things and I just ensure to monitor and give them the right mentorship as I've always sought to those times. So I do volunteerism and of course I try to find a balance. I stay my goal very clear. I'm not doing what is wrong at the right time and I'm not doing what is right at the wrong time. I try to find the balance because most important of all, I always advocate for it that primary assignment is the education. You have to put it forward before every other thing. Every other thing comes secondary. So primary is the first important. If you're not in school, uh, there's no chance for you to have access. I can just
yeah,
walk around on campus. Hi, I want to connect with you. Give me your number. Nobody would question you. We are bright minds in the same gathering. Even if you are not a student, for you to be in school, I have rights to you. But you can't just walk in the street of Lagos Line
yeah,
and just tell people that I want to collect your number. You're not slap
that's
me.
true.
So this is the best fight island for you to grow.
Yeah,
I'm putting everything together. I'm sure that whoever wants to be and whoever has something to become would always make use of this opportunity and find the balance. So thank you very much for that.
that was an amazing growth. And also, what was the first major challenge you faced when you first started?
Started by advocacy, volunteering,
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
sort. Uh, there's a lot of challenge. There's no you ask one major. One major challenge. Financial constraint. Going off K. I live off K. I do not stay on campus. I'm not a campus person because I believe campus would campus would help focus, of course, but I just feel campus is not enough for me to broaden my. If you know now, half people in Kwasu, half people in Unioshu, Unilag, in Abuja, all
Yeah,
around
yeah.
town. I was able to like, build my network outside the university. So all those stuff, most of the thing I even do is outside of school. So very easy. Like it's going to be easy for me if I can just move from off. If I
Okay.
was on campus, I'll feel reluctant to make some things happen. So that's just how it goes. And basically, financial countries, I have to like spend. Sometimes I will not eat. I'll spend on data to attend Zoom calls, be part of meetings, to learn, to obtain courses, and all sorts like that. Money that I'm supposed to use to eat and fend for myself. And also that transportation, I have to move from to and fro, spend this, spend that, and everything. And also, even when you build reputation to a particular extent, when you enter bus with people in a public place, you want to pay for them because the way they will even hear you and all sorts. And you can easily read that these people are even 100 level students and so. So you have to like prove your worth and everything. You have to spend on suits, I wear suit a lot. You have to spend on this, and then you don't do things like random person. So financial constraints was one of the things that has been major challenge for me right there. But now we are seeing the process of becoming, like I said, what God is helping us. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Um, have you ever had the time that you felt like giving up, but something just keep you motivated?
Yeah, of course, it happens. I'm sorry that I was actually smiling. It happens to averagely uh, almost everyone. Whenever you are treading a path, whenever you are making yourself up to something, you always have that point when you feel like giving up. Apparently, it's just because you're human. Only God has perfection. Perfection only belong to
Yeah.
God. And whatever you're doing, if sometimes it's not yielding results, you're giving 200% effort and it's giving you 2% result, and everything is not equivalent. You're not seeing result on time as you expected it to be. It's going to cause you having being able to like limit yourself. You're going to have short dreams and all sorts like that. It happens when the time comes where you feel like giving up. Happen, and it's absolutely normal because we are human. So,
Yeah.
and I've seen moments like that too. But what keep me going and what keep me pushing is because I love to invest in people a lot. I invest in lots of community. Young people, I try to help you rise. I try to guide you through a LinkedIn account, open a LinkedIn. I try to do that for so many other people. So I'll just wake up one day and see that if I give up this person, automatically my dream dies, a lot of dreams dies. So I just feel like because of these people and because of everything I represent, I won't give up and I have to keep pushing. So that's just one of it. Thank you.
So now you have to invest in.
Yeah, invest in people. Invest
Yeah,
in you.
come on, yes.
Yeah, you're
You have
already
to
good.
invest in
Yeah,
me.
already good.
Also, like, is there a particular project where you feel like, oh, I can't achieve this particular project, or like a work that, oh, this now I want to do, might not be able to like achieve it, maybe one time or another. But how do you overcome that feeling?
First of all, I'm never scared. I don't think I'm never scared. My mentor used to say, Ambassador of Razagado, if your dreams are not big enough, it means if your dreams don't scare you, it means your dreams are not big enough. I don't think I ever got scared of aiming something bright and it could ever happen to me. I don't think I've ever get scared. And perhaps if at all something seems overwhelming and seems height seems unattainable and dreams seem unachievable, that's why you need a community, a lot of people that share the same idea, share the same bright minds with you. They can actually approach the situation in a very minimal way that could make it work out. So far, so good. I don't think there's anything we can aim at that we cannot achieve. All good, I've been navigating well, and I don't think there's anything that we want to set our minds to that we've not been able to achieve together with the help of the community of young people working hand in hand with us. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, I'm trying to find best word to say. You know, like we always say, God is your controller. God skills,
Yeah.
God heals, God do whatsoever. There's nothing we. I'm a Muslim, and of course, I believe so much in the words of Al Quran that no matter how we want to operate as human or whatsoever, God always have direct, like God has direct involvement in it, and of course, God sparing our lives in 3 years. Out of be gathering by then, even in months time. And after graduation, you have to do things in a higher level, not as random students have opportunity and expose. There are some things that is actually making me wait now. Why? Everything because I'm a student. I do not have access to some things because I'm a student and they believe I could not go around, I could not leave school and all sorts like that. But after graduation, of course, we have chance to explore and do more stuff. So though I'm very positive that in 3 years' time we'll be speaking good in great places and just some places more higher than this. That's just what I see. I see great things coming.
That's
Ah,
nice.
thank you.
Can you give a shout out to people who have inspired and motivated you in this journey?
Yes, of course. Of course, I give shout out to them every time. It's part of my daily prayers. Anytime I pray about myself, I pray about them too. That God continue to support them so that they can continue to support me. Because apparently, over time, you hardly see a tree grow alone and turn the forest. It doesn't. I think it has happened sometime, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes if it happens, it takes time. You need mentor. You need people to guide you. You need people to inspire. You need people to support you. So for that, your tree can easily make a forest rather than you trying to do it alone for thousands of years. So I give shout out to them. I don't want to start mentioning them, but from A to Z, thank you for supporting Taufik Alata. And apparently, especially some people do not believe in me at times, but now I have them rallying behind my back. So thank you for patting my back, taking me through the journey. I'm really grateful for each and every one of you. Those that have tweets like directly with me, and those that have continued to support me with prayers and their minds indirectly. I appreciate every single person. I'm grateful.
Let me say appreciate them too. Thank you very much. So let's go to the anonymous segment. We received some anonymous questions from students to you. So the first question: are you naturally confident, or you learn it over time? Like, yeah, like when you begin, just like you have this confidence, the boldness, or like as time goes on, you are building that confidence.
Confidence.
Yes.
There's this particular words people used to say that leaders are not born, they're made. But I used to like disagree a lot with it that because leaders are born just like everybody and they're also made at the same time. And the process of making yourself a leader is just about the effort it's put into it. That's basically applying to the tune of my own confidence. In fact, I don't even think I'm confident enough. I've had sometimes that I watch podcasts of Dio Israel, some great speaker, read books, and also to develop my confidence to this extent, of which I'm even trying and not even there yet. Confidence is a thing that if you put your mind and set your mind that you want to do something, you can do it. I used to tell people to observe it and imagine it, assume it in the lowest minimum that you are in a room as a lady with about five people. And of course, you're being oppressed, kind of maybe you need access to something which is totally your due right. But you are not getting and you're being denied because nobody could speak out. So why do we have mouths in the first place? Why are you expected to speak? Why are you expected to summon your own confidence to fight for your own right? You continue to suffer it until you just stand up and say, I can actually speak for these people. That is when you break free from it. So I believe confidence and whatsoever is just situations that most of us have not approached with our best hand. That's when it gets to that point when you have to hone your own skill, when you have to be confident to speak about something, to protect your own right. I mean, you're going to be confident. So it's a thing that we build over time. I'm not born. I don't think I'm born like that. Everybody, you have people in primary school that you get to learn ABC and present on your graduation day. It just started from baby step, and of course you can build on it over time. So don't think you are not confident enough to make something happen. All you just have to do is try. I've had several times where I train people on how to start with a mirror in their room, speak, and better themselves in times to come. So just do it, baby step. You get it someday. No one is not confident. Everybody's confident. So just when it's due time to do it, you do it right. Thank you very much.
Okay, the second question. What's one mistake you have made that really taught you a lesson? Maybe probably during your journey of advocacy or academics.
Mistake. I don't know why I'm finding it very hard to fathom something exactly. But I feel we are all humans and we all make mistakes. And like I said earlier, that only God has perfection. And of course, my mistake has not been too much. I have just few and little bit. In fact, some of my mistakes are something that I cause with my own self because I doubt my instinct and intuition. And that's why we have the purpose of mentors and leaders to guide you through. And the mistake they've made in their own past, they should not let you make it now. And of course, all my mentors have been helpful, supportive. When I reach out to them, they respond to me. But a mistake, particularly, I would say I have both in academics, my advocacy journey all through was mistake.
You can't find any.
No, it's not like I don't make mistake, but I'm trying to like phantom one particular one. I used to before I could make any decision, reach out to anyone, say something or anything. I give it like 101 times thought. That's how my dad used to. Before my dad make any decision or anything, you give it crazy thought before you actually make decision. And of course, whether the decision works out well or it doesn't, he will have to take responsibility because he knows that he think about it, but it's not just right. He's not someone that just make decision like that. And I think I learned that from him so much. So before I make anything, of course, I'm aware. If it doesn't go well, I will receive it gladly because I know that I've think about it. This is the best thing I can do to myself. So far so good. I don't think I've ever point out a weakness per se. God has been helping us so far. We are all humans. We can all make mistakes. Please let's just keep on.
Okay. See that question. Are you currently in a relationship and how do you balance that with leadership?
Wait, is it the question? Is it part of the
Yeah,
question
it's
or people
anonymous.
anonymous?
Yeah, it's
I feel that's actually
personal.
confidential. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not necessary to
Yeah,
actually talk
that's
about.
true.
And balancing leadership. I feel whatever you have ongoing with you as a random person, he doesn't have to stop. President Bola Tinubu is a married man. He has family and also and he's doing well. So whatever it is, it's just to find a balance. Being in a relationship, being not being in a relationship does not stop whatever you are partaking in. So thank you very much for that.
Okay, the last question. If you could change one thing about your journey so far, what could it be?
I think I'm loving it. Though I think change something about my journey so far.
Yes.
I think I'll change the part that I have to seek for information before I see it. I wish I had met some people. I wish I had some orientation earlier
Yeah.
on, like or have people that give me direct informations at some point in time before I actually got to it. It would have skipped me some years. I would have made some things happen on time rather than now that I have to seek and put myself out there, project myself very well if I could have access to information. So I think information goes a long way and can define one's growth. So that's thank you.
Okay. So my question: what advice could you give to students who want to enter advocacy and leadership, but they have this fear? They don't believe in themselves that they can do it. They are scared. What can they do about that?
Okay, also I when I started it was very rough to be honest with you. I've once in my life one time like that, I was a comedian. It's a very funny thing. Goki was there with me, and in fact, including the current student, president of the university, he was only supportive to that. Taufik, what are you doing? Let me help you. There was a short one time like that that had a picture of the president helping me to light, like when I was like
Yeah.
actually recording something. We've had strong times. Sometimes we will go for contest, competition, just trying to be like something productive until I find sustainability and I work more and depend more on like SDG, try to operate from there. So to whoever thinks they are not enough or they don't have what it takes to actually develop more and project themselves better, I want you to know for sure that the world is actually very, very um filled with opportunities. That's just how it is. It's a fertile land. You can work as much as you want. You can grow, soar as much as you want. Nothing can stop you. And you should just keep limitations to yourself. You have no limitations at all. You can achieve as much as you want to, and nothing can ever stop your light. They used to say that the sky is your limit, but I'm telling you that the sky can always be your starting point. You can even go farther than you ever think. Start to believe in yourself now. Start to celebrate your small win. Start to try something. The process is very tricky. If you don't start at all, you not get improvement on it. And
Yeah.
even if you try and you're improving, if you're not consistent, it's still going to be very hard for you. There are sometimes in life when you put 100% effort or something and you see only 2% results, but you have to work, be consistent to the time that you put 2% effort or something and you see 100% results. It's just stages. People that are very Otedola, um, great people that are doing very well in their own different fields that go there and also did not start from very big places to they start small. Don't overrate, don't underrate, I mean, don't underrate the power of small thing and small beginning can make you to whoever you want to become and can shape you for better reporting in the future. So I'm rooting for you. Just ensure you start now, keep your progress, and you celebrate yourself in years to come. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this has been such an eye-opening and inspiring conversation. Thank you so much for sharing your story honestly with us.
Yeah,
But before we go, what final word do you have for students watching and listening to Campus Circle?
yeah. You see, first of all, I want to appreciate the host of Campus Cycle. Thank you, Sophie, and your team. Very amazing people. Of course, if we have situations like this, I call it situation because it has tendency of making two things. It can actually liberate someone to do better, and it can make someone continue to think that they could not do something. This is me sharing my personal story, how I train my journey, and try to put myself out there. And of course, I'm sure that you can certainly see a thing or two to pick from it, and it's going to actually help you inspire your whole journey. You know, hear mine enough. In times to come, Campus Circle will bring some other people to tell you about their journey and share that story with you. You can pick from mine, pick from them, and join everything together to put it into who you are becoming to. I mean, so let me just be honest with you. The future is very bright, and that's just it. And also, if you think there are some people competing with you, you have competition, you have so many people trying to attain the same height you want to height. Just remember that the sky is very wide enough for every bird to fly without no clash. You can do your thing, you can pick your own niche, that this is what you want to do, this is what you want to become. Other people can do tears, just do your thing. I'm so sure that you'll be proud. Nigeria, as I speak now, is currently doing well when it comes to a global projection. And of course, I'm sure that in years to come, we'll meet ourselves at the top and we'll continue to like celebrate each other, just not from these four walls of school, from even like outside of university and in the real world. I wish you all the best and I'm actually rooting for you. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it's inspiring as you've expected. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Taufik Alata, for being part of today's episodes of Campus Circle.
Yeah.
And if you feel inspired in any way, you can share to your friend, your status, or to your campus group. And also follow Campus Circle on all social media handles, join the community WhatsApp group, and also send your anonymous questions for future guests.
Yeah, you can reach out to me too. You don't have to do much. My
Yeah.
name is Taufik Alata. It's Taofeek and Alata Pepe. You don't have to stress much. Just go to Google, Chrome, AI, whatsoever. Just press my name It's going to bring on my profile for you. You can connect. I will connect back with you and share me your story. Talk to me about if you have a question or something. I will of course respond to you as we are still very accessible to each other now. Have a wonderful day and I look forward to meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I still remain your host, Sophie, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, remember that your story matters and your becoming is valid. Bye.